Hello students, good morning. Today I am going to discuss class 10th mathematics. The name of the chapter is quadratic equations. In this chapter we already completed 3 sessions, right? In first session we learned some different types of the equations. In second session we solved some equations and convert it into quadratic equation, and we are checking some equations whether it is quadratic equation or not. In third session we discussed some equation on the basis of the factorization method, how we are going to be solve the quadratic equation with the help of the factorization methods. As I already told you, the quadratic equation is simplify by using factorization method, completing square method, right? Next one by formula method also. In this class, in fourth session, we will discuss how we are going to be solve a given quadratic equation with the help of the quadratic formula. With the help of the quadratic formula. Okay, quadratic formula. This formula is also called as a Sridharan formula or Sridharacharya rule. The famous Indian mathematician Sridharan or Sridharacharya, he introduced the formula while simplifying the quadratic equation through the completing square method. We are using completing square method to simplify a quadratic equation, right? So the formula is, what is that standard form of quadratic equation here? The quadratic equation, the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. In that a is not equal to 0. A is not equal to 0. If a is equal to 0 means what we are getting here? Linear equation, and each and every linear equation has one and only one solution, and that is the unique solution, right? Whereas the quadratic equation has two solutions and the power of the quadratic equation is 2. The degree of the quadratic equation is 2. And it has two solutions, right? So ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is a standard form of the quadratic equation. The root of the quadratic equation is calculated by using the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Here a, b and c are the real numbers which are existing in the given quadratic equation. Are a is the coefficient of x square, and b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant term, whether it may be negative values or positive values or non-negative values also. That we are considering the whole numbers or natural numbers or integers or rational numbers, whatever it may be. So a, b, c are real numbers here. Okay, so this is the formula. X is equal to plus or minus b square minus 4ac root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Here plus or minus means it has two roots. The first root is calculated by the formula x is equal to minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2. This is the first root, or x is equal to, first time already taken positive value, so second time take it as a negative. So x is equal to minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So these two are the roots of the quadratic equation. These two are the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, here in any quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This part, what we are getting here, b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac is called as a discriminant. Is called as a discriminant. Discriminant value or discriminant number, and it decides the nature of the roots, whether the roots of the quadratic equation is real roots or imaginary roots. Whether we are getting here, we already know that the quadratic equation has two roots, whether the two roots are equal or two roots are different or two roots are imaginary. Okay, so b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac is called as a discriminant. This discriminant decides the nature of roots, nature of the quadratic roots. Okay, so b square minus 4ac, symbolically it is represented by d. d is equal to b square minus 4ac. So how you can write this formula? x is equal to minus b plus root of d divided by 2a. Here d is nothing but b square minus 4ac. That is the discriminant of the quadratic equation. Discriminant of the quadratic equation, and it decides the nature of roots. Okay, and one more formula is x is equal to minus b minus root d divided by 2a. So these are the two roots of the quadratic equation. Here three conditions are there. The first condition is, for every quadratic equation, if d is equal to, if the first conditions, important, three conditions are there. Here the first one is, if d is greater than 0. If d is greater than 0, then we get two real roots and two different roots. Two real and distinct root. Two real and distinct roots. Distinct means different roots. If d value, it means the value of b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Is greater than 0 means, here we are getting all the positive values only. All the positive values. D is greater than 0 means we are getting two real and distinct roots. Two real and different roots. And second condition is, if d is equal to 0. D is equal to 0, then we are getting two real and same roots. Same roots. Next, third one. If d is less than 0, it means if we are getting d value as a negative value, means we are getting non-real roots. Non-real roots, or simply we can say it as these are the imaginary roots. Okay, so what are the three conditions here? The first one is, first one is, what is that first one? D is, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 means we are getting two real and distinct roots. If second, if d is equal to, the discriminant value of the quadratic equation is equal to 0 means we are getting two real and same roots. Next, third one, if discriminant value is less than 0 means we are getting no real roots. We cannot get any real roots, and that roots are absolutely imaginary values. Okay, so these are the three conditions. In word problems, we'll solve the word problems in next session. In word problems, while we are solving word problems, you can use any method. Either you can simplify the quadratic equation by using factorization method or quadratic formula method. But if they mention particularly in exams, if they mention particularly solve the quadratic equation or solve the statement with the help of the quadratic formula, means particularly you can use the quadratic formula only, or with the help of the factorization, means you should solve that question with the help of the factorization method only. If they give only statement, means in word problems, especially in word problems, if they give statements only, means we can solve that statement with the help of quadratic formulas or factorization method. Okay, next, so the three conditions, these three conditions are important. The first condition is if d value is greater than 0, then we are getting two real and distinct roots. If d is equal to 0 means we are getting two real and equal roots. If d is less than 0 means then we are getting no real roots. It means they are absolutely imaginaries. Okay, first one. Now we will solve some problems based on the discriminant values. Find the discriminant in each of the following cases. Find the discriminant in each of the following cases. First one, x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. Second one, 2x square plus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Third one, root 3x square minus 2 root 2x minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. Fourth one, x square plus ax plus 2b is equal to 0. So these are the some required, these are the some given quadratic equation. Here you need to find the discriminant values. Discriminant values means what? Need to find discriminant value. So discriminant values means what you have to find here? D is equal to b square minus 4ac. D is equal to b square minus 4ac means you are finding here the d value, whether the d is imaginary or d is positive or d is negative, right? So before going to simplify the discriminant values, first in every quadratic equation we write the coefficients of x square, x and constant term, because a indicates it is the coefficient of x square, b indicates it is the coefficient of x, and c indicates the constant term. Then only you can easily simplify the discriminant value. Here b is nothing but a coefficient of x, a is nothing but it's the coefficient of x square, and c is the constant term. So before simplifying we need to write the a, b, c values from the given quadratic equation. So given quadratic equation is x square minus 5x plus 3 which is equal to 0. First write the a, b, c value. A is equal to 1, the coefficient of x square is 1, b is equal to minus 5 and c is equal to 3. Now find the discriminant value. Find the discriminant value. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. B value is minus 5 whole square minus 4 into a value 1, c value 3. So 5 square is 25 minus 4 3 is 12. So 25 minus 12 is 13. D is equal to 13. So D is equal to 13 means the D value is greater than 0. In this case, we are getting two real and distinct roots. Right? Next, see the second question. Once we find the discriminant value, we can easily get idea about the nature of the roots, whether we are getting the roots as a real roots or imaginary roots or equal roots. So here D is greater than 0 means 13 is a positive value, no? So 13 is greater than 0 plus 13 is greater than 0. That's why we have two real and distinct roots. See the second question. 2x square plus 3x minus 1 which is equal to 0. Write A, B, C value. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to minus 1. Find the discriminant value now. D is equal to minus B square minus 4AC. B value is 3 square minus 4 into 2 into minus 1. 2 into minus 1. 3 square is 9 minus 4 into minus 1 plus minus into minus plus 4 2s are 8, right? Minus into minus plus 4 2s are 8, 8 1s are 8 only. Okay, so the discriminant value is 17. D is equal to 17. So D is greater than 0. Again we are getting two real and distinct roots. Next, see the third question. What is that given question? Third question. Root 3x square minus 2 root 2x minus 2 root 3 which is equal to 0. Here A is equal to root 3, B is equal to minus 2 root 2 and C is equal to minus 2 root 3. A is equal to root 3, B is equal to minus 2 root 2, C is equal to minus 2 root 3. Now find the discriminant value. D is equal to B square minus 4AC. B value here, B value is minus 2 root 2 whole square minus, write this sign minus as it is, 4 into A value root 3, C value minus 2 root 3. First 2 square is minus 2 square is 4 into square and root get cancel, root and square get cancel means remaining 2 minus root 3 into root 3, 3 into minus into minus plus root 3 into root 3, 3 minus into minus plus 4 2s are 8. 4 2s are 8 plus 8 3s are 24. Therefore 32 is the discriminant value. If D is greater than 0 means we are again getting here two real and distinct roots. Okay, next see the fourth question. What is that fourth question? X square plus AX plus 2B which is equal to 0. AX plus x square plus AX plus 2B which is equal to 0. Here what are the coefficients of x square, x and constant term? A is equal to 1. Coefficient of x square is 1. Coefficient of B is A. Coefficient of C is or constant term is 2B. Find the discriminant value. B square minus 4AC. D is equal to B square minus 4AC. What is that B value? A. a square minus 4 into a value is 1, because a value, it's the coefficient of x square, the coefficient of x square is 1, and c value is 2b. So a whole square means a square minus 4 2s are 8 b. This is the required value of discriminant. This is the required value of the discriminant. Okay, next, see the second type question. Find the nature of roots. Find the nature of roots. If exist, find the roots. Find the roots. It means first you need to find the nature of the roots. Like this, you need to find the nature of the roots. If you are getting d is more than 0, then you will get two real and distinct roots. If d is equal to 0 means you are getting two real and equal roots. If d is equal to, it means discriminant value is less than 0 means you cannot get any real values. So simplify, or first find the nature of the roots. If they exist means the first condition, second condition, any one condition is satisfying means you need to find the roots of that quadratic equation. Okay, see the first question. First one is 2x square minus 3x plus 5 which is equal to 0. Second one, 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. Third one, 2x square minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0. Fourth one, 3x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Fifth one, 2x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1 which is equal to 0. Sixth one, x square plus 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. Seventh one, 2x square plus x plus 4 which is equal to 0. Eighth one, 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. So for these quadratic equations you need to find the discriminant value. If they are existing, then find the roots of the quadratic equation. First one, what is that first question? 2x square minus 3x plus 5 which is equal to 0. Right, first ABC value. A is equal to 2, B is equal to minus 3 and C is equal to 5. Find the discriminant nature of the roots. B square minus 4AC. D is equal to B square minus 4AC. B value is 3 square minus 3 square is 9 minus 4 into A value is 2 and C value is 5. 9 minus 4 2s are 8. 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. So D is equal to minus 31. D is equal to minus 31. Whether this minus 31 is greater than 0 or less than 0. Discriminant value is less than 0. Means we cannot get here no real roots. Cannot get any real roots. They are purely imaginary roots only. Can we check whether the roots are real roots or imaginary roots? What we are getting here, D value minus 31. What is that our formula? X is equal to minus B plus or minus B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. X square, X is equal to B value is minus of minus 3. Minus of B value is minus 3. So minus of minus 3 plus or minus This b square minus 4ac is nothing but a d. So what we are getting here, d value as a minus 31. Write this minus 31 inside the root, and 2 into value of a is 2. So x is equal to minus into minus plus 3 plus or minus root 31 divided by 4. So what are the possible roots here? X is equal to 3 plus root minus 31 divided by 4, or x is equal to 3. First time we are taking here plus, second root is, every quadratic, every square root has two values, one is positive and another one is negative. So first time we are taking here positive, and second time x 3 minus root 31 divided by 4. So these two are the imaginary roots, right? We cannot get any negative values in the square roots. Okay, if we are getting negative values in square root, means they are purely imaginary roots. So while we are calculating the discriminant value, we are already getting, we cannot get any real roots, right? Because the d value is less than 0. Like this we will simplify the remaining questions. Okay, first one is already completed, no? See the second question, 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4, which is equal to 0. Write ABC. A is equal to 3, B is equal to minus 4 root 3, and C is equal to 4. Now D is equal to b square minus 4ac, b value minus 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into a value 3 and c value 4. Minus 4 square is 16, root and square get cancelled, into 3 minus 4 3s are 12, 4 3s are 12, 12 4s are 48, 12 4s are 48, right? B value is minus 4 root 3, a value is 3, and constant term is 4, right? So 16 3s are 48 minus 48, 48 minus 48, which is equal to 0. If D is equal to 0 means, if we are getting b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 means, it decides the nature of the roots are real and equal. In this case we are getting here two real and equal roots. Just check it, what we are getting here, what is that formula? X is equal to minus b plus or minus root d divided by 2a. Here I am directly taking root d is nothing but a discriminant value. What we are getting the discriminant value? 0. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus, b value is minus of minus 4 root 3 minus, already minus is there, so b value itself is a minus, so minus of minus 4 root 3 plus or minus 0, root 0 divided by 2 into, and a value is 3, so x is equal to, square root of 0 is 0, right? So minus into minus plus 4 root 3 divided by 2 3s are 6. What we are getting here? Two roots. X is equal to 2 2s are 2 3s are, so root 3 divided by 3, root 3, so 2 root 3 divided by 2 root 3 divided by 3, one root, and one more root is also 2 root 3 divided by 3. 2 2s are 2 3s are, therefore the required two real and equal roots are 2 root 3 divided by 3. So these are the two same roots. When we are getting two same roots, if discriminant value is equal to 0. Next, see the third question. What it says, that third question? 2x square, third one, 2x square minus 6x plus 3 which is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 6 and c is equal to 3. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. B value minus 6 square minus 4 into a value is 2 and c value is 3. Minus 6 square is 36. 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So D is equal to 36 minus 24 is 12. Check it once again. B value is minus 6, coefficient of x is minus 6, coefficient of x square is 2 and constant term is 3. B square minus 4ac is the discriminant value, it decides the nature of the roots. So minus 6 square minus 4 into a value is 2 and c value is 3. So minus 6 square is 36, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, right? So 36 minus 24 is 12. Now D is greater than 0. If D is greater than 0 means what we have getting? Two real root and distinct root. Two real and different roots. Okay. So directly find the two real roots here. Two real and different roots. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root d divided by 2a. X is equal to b value is minus of minus 6 means minus of minus 6 plus or minus root 12 divided by 2 into what is that a value? A value is 2. Here I am taking D as direct. D is nothing but a discriminant value. Discriminant value is 12, right? So X is equal to minus of minus, minus into minus is plus 6 plus or minus. How you can split the root 12? Root 12 can also be split as 4 into 3. 4 3s are 12. While you are splitting any number which is existing inside the square root, the simplest form, while you are simplifying the number, while you are converting the given square root to its simplest form means the one of the number is must and should be the perfect square number. Here I am taking 4 is the perfect square number. 4 3s are 12 divided by 2 2s are 4. So X is equal to 6 plus or minus, what is that square root of 4 is? 2 root 3 divided by 4. Right? So the two roots are X is equal to, just observe this one, 6 plus or minus 2 root 3 divided by 4. What is that first root? 6 plus 2 root 3 divided by 4 is the one root. Or X is equal to 6 minus 2 root 3 divided by 4. These two are the roots of the quadratic equation. Or again we can simplify these two roots. In first two terms, what is that common term? 2 is the common term means 3 plus root 3 divided by 4. 2 and 6 are the multiples of 2. That's why I am taking here 2 as a common. So 2 3s are 2, 2 3s are 6. 2 into root 3, 2 root 3. X is equal to, again here also take the 2 as a common. 2 as a common means 3 minus root 3 divided by 4. No, 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 1s are 2 2s are. What we are getting the roots? X is equal to, the first root is X is equal to 3 plus root 3 divided by 2. And another root is X is equal to 3 minus root 3 divided by 2. These two are also roots of the quadratic equation. If you are simplifying again, means you will get the roots as 3 plus root 3 divided by 2, and x is equal to 3 minus root 3 divided by 2 are the two different roots, two different and real roots of the quadratic equation, because here the discriminant value is greater than 0. Next, solve the fourth question. What is that fourth question? (3x square minus 5x plus 2 which is equal to 0). Here a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 5, c is equal to 2. Right? These are the a, b, c values from the quadratic equation. Right? So d is equal to b square minus 4ac. B square is minus 5 square minus 4 into a value is 3 and c value is 2. Minus 5 square is 25 minus 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24, and d value which is equal to 1, because 25 minus 24 is 1. So 1 is greater than 0. 1 is greater than 0. We are getting here two real and distinct roots. Two real and distinct roots. Just calculate that two real and distinct roots. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root d divided by 2a. X is equal to b value is minus 5. So minus of minus 5 is plus 5. Here I am taking directly. B value is minus 5. Minus of minus 5 is plus 5. Plus or minus. Discriminant value is 1 divided by 2 into, what is that a value? 3. So x is equal to 5 plus square root of 1 is 1 divided by 2 3s are 6. One more x root is 5. Now take negative values. Square root of 1 is 1 divided by 6. So x is equal to 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 divided by 6, that is equal to 1. X is equal to 5 minus 1 is 4 divided by 6, that is equal to 2 2s are and 2 3s are 2 by 3. These two are the required real roots. These two are the required real and distinct roots, because here the discriminant value is greater than 0. Discriminant value is greater than 0. Next, see the fifth question. What is that given question? Fifth one. 2x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1 which is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 2 root 2, c is equal to 1. First find the discriminant value. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. B value is minus 2 root 2 whole square minus 4 into a value is 2 and c value is 1. First, square of minus 2 is minus into minus plus, 2 square is 4, and now square and root get cancelled, remaining 2 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 1s are 8, right? Eight minus 4 2s are 8, remaining 8 as it is. So D is equal to 8 minus 8 is nothing but a 0. So if D is equal to 0 means we are getting two real and same roots. Real and same roots. Right? Whenever the discriminant value is equal to 0, we are getting two real and same roots. If D value is greater than 0 means two real roots and different roots. If d value is less than 0 means we are getting no real roots and they are purely imaginary roots. So just calculate the two real roots. First one, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root d divided by 2a. X is equal to, what is that first root? Minus b value is, minus of minus is plus, so 2 root 2 plus d value is already 0, so square root of 0 is 0 only, divided by 2 into a value is 2. This is one root. If this is one root means again another root is also 2 root divided by 2 into 2. So x is equal to 2 and 2 get cancelled, root 2 divided by 2, and x is equal to again 2 and 2 get cancelled, root 2 divided by 2. So these are the two required real and same roots. Okay. Next, see the sixth question. What is that question? Sixth one. X square plus 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. First write the ABC value. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 4, C is equal to 5. Now find the discriminant value. B square minus 4AC. B value is 4 means 4 square is 16. B value is 4, 4 square is 16. 4 into A value is 1, C value is 5. 16 minus 4 5s are 20. So D value is minus 4. So D value is minus 4 means minus 4 is less than 0. Minus 4 is less than 0. It means we are getting here no real roots. No real roots. So find that imaginary roots. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root d divided by 2a. X is equal to, what is that first root? Minus b plus root d divided by 2a, and second root is x is equal to minus b minus d divided by 2a. Substitute the ABC value and discriminant value in these two formulas. B value is 4. So minus 4 plus or minus, plus root 4, d value is minus root 4 divided by 2 into a value is 1. So x is equal to minus 4 minus root 4 divided by 2a, because a value is 1, 2 ones are 1 only. Okay. Now x is equal to minus 4 plus minus root 4 divided by 2, and we cannot change these roots. Minus 4 minus root of minus 4 divided by 2. So these are the purely imaginary roots. We cannot simplify these roots. Okay. Next one. Solve these 7th and 8th. I will solve some different questions now. X square minus 7x plus 3 which is equal to 0. Find the discriminant value, and if they are existing real roots, find that real roots. A is equal to 2, B is equal to minus 7, and C is equal to 3. D is equal to B square minus 4AC. B value is minus 7. Minus 7 square is 49. Minus 4 into 2 into 3. A value is 2, C value is 3. 49 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. Now D is equal to 25. 49 minus 24 is 25. So D value is greater than 0. So we are getting here real and distinct roots. Distinct roots. Just find that two distinct roots. What are the two distinct roots? X is equal to minus b plus root d divided by 2a. One formula, and another formula is minus b minus root d divided by 2a. X is equal to b value minus 7 means minus of minus 7 is plus 7. So plus d value, discriminant value is 25, square root of 25 is 5, 2 into a value is 2, 2 2s are 4. So x is equal to 12 plus 5 is, 7 plus 5 is 12 divided by 4, x is equal to 3. Now one more value, x is equal to, again b value is minus, minus of minus 7 is plus 7. And the discriminant value is, d value is 25, square root of 25 is 5 divided by a value is 2. So 2 2s are 4, x is equal to 2 by 7 minus 5 is 2 by 4, that is nothing but a 1 by 2. Okay. See the next question. Simplify the given equations by formula method. Abx square plus b square minus 4ac into x minus bc, which is equal to 0. So you can simplify this question by quadratic formula. Write the coefficients of x square. What are the coefficients of x square here? A, B. First just find the discriminant value. Okay. Find the discriminant value of the given equations. B. B means the coefficient of x. So what is that coefficient? B square minus AC. And C value is minus BC. Minus BC. Okay. So discriminant value D is equal to B square minus 4AC. B value is, this is a complete B value, B square minus A whole square minus 4 into A value AB plus, into C value is minus BC. Simplify this one by using the formula A minus B whole square. A minus B whole square formula. What is that formula? A minus B whole square is equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square. What is that given equation? B square minus AC. Here A means B square and B means AC. Just substitute A and B in this identity. A is B square whole square minus 2 into A value is B square, B value is AC plus AC whole square. So B square is B raised to 4 minus 2 into B square AC plus AC square. Write this one in the place of B square minus AC whole square. What is that one? B square minus 2b square AC plus AC square minus, now multiply all these, 4 write as it is, or minus into minus becomes plus, 4 as it is, A as it is, B into B, B square, B into B, B square, and C. Okay, so this is the discriminant value. This is the discriminant value. Can you simplify again? You cannot simplify it again because these are having unlike variables. Here a b c is there, here a c square is there, here b square a c is there, and first term is b square. So like this, in this term, in this type of the equations, we cannot add or we cannot subtract because these all are unlike terms. So this is the required discriminant value. Okay students, just practice these type questions. First, you need to write the coefficients of x square whenever we are going to be solve the quadratic equation with the help of the quadratic formula. First write the coefficient of x square, coefficient of x, and constant term. A is the coefficient of x square and B is the coefficient of x and C is the constant term, right? Once we write all these three values, find the discriminant value. Before going to calculate the roots of the quadratic equation, must and should find the discriminant value. It will make your calculation easy. You can write the direct discriminant value in the formula, right? You already observed some problems I already solved here. When we are calculating the discriminant value, we can write the direct discriminant value here, right? So just practice these type of the questions. Be happy. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching video.